Hi everybody, happy Thanksgiving. For all my friends that are confused over stuffing, Doug and I decided to make a little video. It's as easy as buying a box of Bell stuffing mix. Basically, you go by the instructions on the back, but I add, my mother added, my grandmother added different seasonings and stuff. So, basically you start off with what the Bell says. A stick and a half of butter, melted in a frying pan, done. Then it asks for onions and celery, a medium onion diced up. See how they're diced up? Nothing big at all. Celery the same. I think it says 2/3. Like I said, we go by the box, but not to the T. So I'm going to put my celery and onions in here. My timer just went off for my pie, so I gotta check that next. Making a pumpkin pie. If you can handle the stuffing, call me up. We'll talk pumpkin pie now. Basically, I'm gonna saute my onions and celery for a little while. I don't think my pie's done yet, but yes. Thanks, Doug, for bringing that over. On a medium-high heat, I'm sauteing my celery and onions. While I'm doing that, I'm scaling down the recipe too. So forgive me if I say just this much, because I don't have everybody anymore to cook for, and I'm not stuffing a 30-pound bird. Now I'm going to get out my secret ingredients. Hamburger and ground pork. Probably a 50-50 ratio. If I was cooking a big bird, I'd do a pound of each. But because I'm only stuffing a smaller bird, I'm probably going to do about a half pound each. A pound of hamburger will make do, no problem. Once my celery and onions have cooked down, then I'm going to throw in my meat. Hi everybody. As you see, my celery and onions have cooked down. I pulled apart as much hamburger as I wanted. Like I said, about a half a pound of hamburger, half a pound of ground pork. I'm going to break it up and I'm going to saute it in with the onions and the celery and the butter. Oops. Turn it up. Basically just, you don't want big clumps of meat, so I have a fork. I'm going to break it up. You can use anything, whatever type, you're used to at home. Nice pie. That looks beautiful. I can say so myself. Everybody, as you see, my hamburger, it's cooked. My pork, it's cooked through. You want to make sure you cook it right through. All that juiciness is the butter. Okay. Basically, here's where we pour the stuffing in. You can use cornbread if you don't want to use a seasoned stuffing mix. And you'd still do the celery, the hamburger, and the pork and stuff like that. Now with this, I'm pouring this whole thing right on top of the Bell stuffing mix. Every little bit. That's where a couple of secrets, family secrets come into play. An egg. Everybody knows eggs bind things, so I'm gonna throw an egg in there. Another secret. Evaporated milk, condensed milk. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. You basically don't use a lot. So, I'm gonna open this up. I'm actually gonna just pour a little and then mush it with my hands. And I will feel the consistency, whether it's thick Definitely needs more milk. Now, if I put too much milk in it and it doesn't feel like I went over that and now it's a slop, all you do is you grab your Progresso breadcrumbs and add to it. This is the consistency you want though, if Doug can come close. Zoom right in on this. You don't want it to be mushy like meatloaf, but you want it to be wet and flaky. And when this is in the bird cooking, the breadcrumbs will absorb and get bigger. And that's what makes the stuffing so good. So actually, I think this is a perfect consistency for my bird. And I'm done making stuffing. You can always taste it. Make sure. It's as simple as that. That simple. Stuffing done. See how it's not falling? I can pat it up there, but yet it's loose and breakable. Happy Thanksgiving.